Hi guys, Storm here with another video. So I was at 3 out of 5, and I'm like, how did I get that so quick? So I was just messing around and liking some of my friends' stuff. So it doesn't need to be a celebration. It doesn't need to be, celebrated? It does not need to be that. It can be liked, and that also counts as celebrated. Also, I didn't realize this until just recently. If you press and hold it, you can do haha, you can do liked, and you can do loved. Which makes me think, can you do anything else celebrated? I don't know, but let me give it a shot. You can, in fact. You can do loved, you can do 100% cheered, you can do supported, high-fived, and celebrated. So it is interesting. I didn't realize this until I was just screwing around and figuring it out. I wonder if just give them one of each, I guess. I always do celebrated, so we'll just do it that way. Just for fun. Yeah, the other one's obviously celebrated. Wait, what is this? Oh, Jada. Okay, cool. So anyway, you can just keep spamming liked over and over again. And you can even do it with 2, which is even quicker. And you can just keep getting rewards that way. And that's how I just went from, it's a cheap way to do it, but if you're about to lose your Duolingo Plus and don't want to have to spend nearly $100, this is the way to do it to get all your things maxed out. Best way to do this is just to keep doing, doing the main quest. Main quest doesn't give you as much XP. It's always going to be these things in the leagues, so keep that in mind. These just make sure you're doing signing in every day. That's the only way to really earn these, so that's kind of automatic whether you're Duolingo Plus or not. The social butterfly is a one-time thing. That's why it doesn't say 5 out of 5. Same thing with MVP. And funny enough, you can get Sleepwalker and where am I? Early Riser at the same time. Because think about it. This says completing 200 lessons before 9 a.m., right? This is after 10 p.m. Well, 10 p.m. is before 9 a.m. So let's say you did it at 12 a.m. Well, that's after 10 p.m. and before 9 a.m., so you'd just be getting both those. So I don't know why it's not progressing at the same way. Maybe their description is wrong. Maybe Sleepwalker is, like, it doesn't tell you when after 10 p.m. It just says after 10 p.m., which is kind of misleading. So I'm going to guess maybe 4 a.m., 6 a.m., or maybe 10 a.m. is when it stops. Or 9 a.m. is probably when it stops. But this is also the same thing before 9 a.m. So what reaches what? Is 4 a.m. the max for the other one? And then, I don't know, 6 a.m. the one before this one? They don't tell you. It just says before and after. It's non-specific. So keep that in mind, guys. Legends, easy enough. Just keep doing the main challenge, and then you're doing Legendary. Flawless Finisher. Just complete them all as perfect. Now, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten them. I guess the next one's either 50 or 20 or whatever. Basically, getting perfect lessons. I don't know. I feel like I have gotten them through this event, the Ramp Up Challenge. But I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. And that's about it. All the other ones are pretty easy enough to get. The Word Collector, see, that one's probably the hardest. If you're not constantly doing the gates, basically these gates, middle gates. But luckily enough, even if you have gates, you can do it in the learn Harigiri, Katakana, the kanji. Oh, it doesn't give you that option, for me at least, until I get to a certain level. But you can just do it all here. So that way you can just max out these challenges right away. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to show you guys these cool tricks. Also, for getting the mistake one complete, where you intentionally give yourself mistakes, I'm at 8 out of 10. So what I'm thinking, this may or may not work. I'm gonna have to do a separate video. So what you'll do is you go to mistakes, and right when you're at the very last one, back out. So your mistakes will have counted that you've completed, but you would have not finished them, so you'll have to start over. So it's weird. It will count the ones you. I'm thinking this is the way it's going to work. It will count the ones that you've gotten correct, and before you do the last one, it won't complete those mistakes. So you'll have to do the same mistakes you just completed over again, while still receiving the progression. Now, I'm assuming that since the same game mechanic or similar game mechanic allowed me to do this. Where is it? Feed. So my mind is like, well, okay, based on the game mechanics, if it's going to give me progression for something I've already done, then the same rule should apply for, well, I corrected a mistake, and yet it's giving me progression for something I already did. So as long as because if I complete the lesson, it's going to remove, like, I think it goes 10 at a time, or less if you have less than that. So if I have 28, it's going to do 10, 10, and 8. So that means I would have to do, right before I hit the 10th one, I back out, still get 9 for the progression, do it again, and keep doing that over and over and over again until I get max mistakes done. And I'm going to try that out. It should work if my theory is correct. I'll just have to count 9